Hello everyone. Today we are going to see INNCIRCLE's on-campus placement questions and pattern of 6.5 to 10 LPA, and this video on round 3, and there are my previous videos on round 2 and round 1 as well. If you want to watch those videos, go back and watch those videos also. I have discussed about the pattern, instructions to be followed while writing the exam, and the pattern of round 2, what are the type of the questions they are asking and level of questions they were asking. So if you want, you can go and watch it. Now we have to see about round 3 questions. Okay, I have already mentioned in my previous videos that INNCIRCLE is a hiring for two roles, that is quality analyst as well as the full stack developer. Okay, and this technical round 3, the one who are shortlisted on technical round 2, they are participating in technical round 3, and this round is on your projects, internships and your core subjects. Okay, first question they have asked for you is your web projects. Okay, have you done any of the web projects? They have asked like this. If you mentioned yes, then they are asking what is your role in that web project. Okay, they're asking your role. If you said I have not done any of the web projects, then what are your projects are, and on which topics you have done your projects. Are you from your ML side, machine learning, or Java side? Okay, they're asking like that. Okay, you have to make sure of mentioning your projects and the role of yours in that. Okay, you have to mention clearly what is your role. Okay, they have also covered the topics on DSA. Okay, and OOPS concepts also. They have asked for OOPS concepts also, and they have asked the program to code and compile as well and explain it also. Okay, in this round also they have given you a question and asked to compile and run. Okay, they have asked are you aware of front end development? If you said yes, then they might have asked questions on front end things. Okay, be sure while answering the question. If you don't aware of this front end development, then you can say in which area you are good at. Okay, don't lie in the technical round. Answer only the things you know. Okay, if you don't know, say I don't know, and you can mention in which subject you are good at, so that they can ask the question based on your skills. Okay, and idea on your core subjects. If you are good at DBMS, they can ask you about your SQL queries, joins. Okay, if you are good with OS, then they might have asked about the processing time, batch wise separation, like that. They might ask like that. If you are good with networks and security, they might ask the questions on that also. Okay, have a good grip on your core subjects, any one of the core subject. Okay, for my friend, they have asked that what is the peak element in this stack. Okay, they have asked how can you access the peak element in this stack. Okay, they have also asked about the linked list. Okay, they have given a scenario question, and they have also asked to explain the process how you will solve the problem also. Okay, in the technical round 3, they have asked the questions in this way. Okay, mainly they are focusing on web based projects. Okay, okay, now what they have done means they have given you a web page. Okay, they have given you a web page. What they are asking, they are asking for test cases. Okay, the test cases comes under navigation. That means where you are opening any web page, what you can find, basically what you can find, you can find the login option and registration option, and you can see the password or re-enter the password. They are certain things. Okay, what you have to make sure means whether they are functioning good or not. Okay, ensure all navigation links like menus, slide bars, footers, etc. worked as expected and redirected to the correct pages or not. They are giving their web page and they are asking to observe you, so that everything is working well or not. If not, why are they are not working well? What you have to do in order to work well, See, these are the questions they are asking, because if you are engaged with your web projects, then you have to know these basics things, no? So they are testing you whether you can check all the things or not, okay? And they are giving you a form. Verify that form inputs like text boxes, drop downs, tick boxes, radio buttons work correctly or not, and form submissions, login, registration, search behave as expected or not. There might be errors in their forms, so you have to say them. There is an error in this form, you have to code in this way in order to work as expected, okay? You have to correct them, or you have to give your point of view, how that web page is working. They're testing you, okay? Validation: ensure validation works for required fields, correct input formats, email, phone numbers, and length of constraints. See, while filling any form, you can see a particular things like the password should be 8 characters, and the password should have at least one capital letter, and there might be any numeric value. See, there are certain requirements for the password. So whether it is following the things or not, you have to ensure it. For email, what is the main thing for email? At the rate of gmail.com, at the rate of something.edu.in. See, that means there are certain basic things that email column should follow, so you have to ensure whether it is following or not. For phone number, it should be 10 digit number. If not, it should not take the input. What is the main role or here? DBMS. See, DBMS also, it is constraints, it follows the constraints, so you should have a clear idea on DBMS, okay? And buttons: check all buttons, submit, reset, cancel. Whether they are cancel means, if you click on cancel button, it should cancel. If you click on reset button, it should reset. If you click on submit button, you should get a pop-up box that it has submitted successfully. Whether they are in good format or not, they are asking you to test the entire web page and give the output, okay? Function properly and perform their expected actions or not, okay? Search functionality: ensure the search box returns relevant results and handles invalid or empty queries properly or not, okay? This is the thing with the web page test cases. They're asking in that way, okay? They're mainly focusing on this web based projects, so be sure while answering you are good with web based projects or not. If you are not good with, don't answer yes. If you are good with only, you can answer yes. If you are not, then say your projects. That means I'm good with ML projects, or I'm good with Java, or I have done a project on Android Studio, that is mobile applications. You can mention in that way, then they will ask those questions, okay? If you are not good at web based projects, if you are asked about these questions, how can you answer? So be sure while answering your things, okay? And role of your project: if you are team leader, you have to answer them. How did you lead your team? If you how can you distribute your work to all the team members? They will check your team leader qualities, okay? If you mention your team leader, then you should be sure of answering the questions about the team leader position, okay? DSA topics: they are mainly concentrating on DSA topics and OOPS concepts, encapsulation, that inheritance. How two classes can inherit the properties, what is the keyword used or there, okay? Keywords also they are mainly focusing, okay? Prepare for that also. Ask the program to code and compile as well, I said it, no? So now you will see the program, okay? They're asking you are good with front end or back end, okay? If you are good at front end, you have to mention the things which are required for front end development. If you are good with backend, then you have to mention them what are the things required for the backend development. And your core subjects also, be sure of your core subjects, okay. And they're asking a simple things like peak element, what is the functionality of stack, okay, first in first out or last in first out, what is the functionality of queue, what is the thing with linked list. In round 2 they have asked questions on linked list, okay. So be prepared for that also. I hope you got about this web based test cases, okay. Now you are going to see the question which they have asked in this technical round 3, okay. Given array of elements, the first increases and then decreases like a mountain array. Return the maximum element in the array. The array contains no duplicate elements. The array is guaranteed to have at least 3 elements and follows increasing then decreasing pattern. Your task is to find maximum element in the array using the efficient algorithm. What are the things they have given? The array will contain at least 3 elements and the array has a single peak where it increases then decreases. No duplicate element exists in the array. See, the question is that you are given an array of elements. The array of elements are in such a way that first it increases like 2 6 8 9 11 16. First increases and then it decreases like a mountain array. How the mountain array will be? First increase and then decrease, no? So in that way it increases and then decreases. From this array you have to return the greatest element or the maximum element. For this you have to use binary search algorithm, okay. See this question, 1 3 8 12 and 4 2. Now the greatest element is 12. We have to use binary search. So have a good idea on that also. See, I have run a program in the online compiler. I have I have got the output as a maximum element. It is as simple as the that binary search algorithm. See, in binary search algorithm what you will do, you will initialize two elements low and high, and the condition of where low is less than high, and you will calculate mid low plus high by 2. Then you will mention few conditions. If array of mid is greater than array of mid plus 1, then you will like you will make the high to mid and low position to mid plus 1. In that way you have to do, then you will get this answer, okay. If you want this question, have a screenshot, pause the video, okay. See, after solving this question, you are given another question. See how they have given means, see, in this question there is no duplicate elements in the array, no. If you solve this question on binary search, using binary search, then they will give take the array with the duplicate elements. Then how you will solve the question? See how they have asked. See, binary search won't work for the duplicate elements. Then how you will answer the question? Then you have to go for the linear search, okay. Then you have to go for linear search. Then after solving the problem using binary search, then they have modified the question in this way. The array has a single peak element which it increases and then decreases. Duplicate elements exist in the array. See, duplicate elements exist in the array. Then how you will return the output means you have to use the linear search algorithm. Then 16 is the element, increases and then decreases, increases and then decreases. It has duplicate elements. Binary search won't work over here, so you have to go for linear search. You have to explain in which way you are going to solve the questions, okay, to the one who is asking for you the questions, okay. Mainly it focuses on web based projects. If not, mention your projects, so they will ask on that only, okay. Prepared for this technical round 3, then you can hire to their company, okay. They are giving their web pages and ask to test them, okay. This is the question one of my friend faced in their interview, okay. If I find any of other questions, I will definitely make a video on that. For now, prepare about these topics and have a clear idea on these topics. Okay, I hope you understand the thing with the technical round 3. Thank you. If you feel this video as informative, or if you gain any of the things from this video, do like, share and subscribe the video so that your friend can also access this. Okay, thank you.